was a definite change in the team today during shoot around that, like, okay, now it's all business. I mean, it's playoff time. What were your observations about the team in preparation as opposed to like the last time you played these guys?
Well, I walked out to shoot around this morning, and we're very routine oriented. We do the same drills to warm up for each shoot around. We usually go about an hour, and I'll give you an example of exactly why I knew they would play this way today. They started shoot around without me. So they started early, and usually I'm the one that walks in and got to get them going, and they started early. So they saw the sticker that said MAC tournament on the floor, and they realized this was a different game. We were riding back on the bus, and we were joking with Simone and Eli and Mike Sheehan about who would hear first on who would be our first opponent, and we started thinking about our opponent, which was Kent, 48 hours ago on our bus ride back. But the difference in shoot around today, yes, it had a tournament feel to it, and I expected that. I was really tickled pink that they started shoot around without me. It made me laugh. I yelled a little bit, and then my staff was like, no, this is a good thing. You'll be fine. So we had a good laugh about it. But they went extremely hard in shoot around today, made a lot of shots, and we were looking forward to getting this game underway.
The way you played today, do you feel like you gained some momentum for Cleveland now?
Well, we are 9-2 since February 3rd. I mean, we've been playing well. It hasn't been pretty, but we've been doing what we needed to do, to be honest with you. There's still a couple games that we wish we had back. So we play the what-if game a lot, or I should say I play the what-if game a lot in my head, because ideally the bye would have been fun to have, but why wouldn't you want to play in front of a home crowd, another chance for your fans to see your seniors play? And I was happy being the five seed and have it, because we would be practicing today anyway if we had the bye. So I was happy that we were able to play at home in front of a crowd like this, and playing in Stroh Center is just second to none, and that allowed us that opportunity.
Coach, you said obviously shoot around was different. What was different in the team in this game today as opposed to the game Wednesday at Kent?
Well, we made more shots, scored more points. It was 16-14 at halftime. It was difficult for us to get going at Kent because our energy was just different that game than it was previously. You know, and I'll take the blame for that. Couldn't get them going, but I knew today that the team would be ready, and they were.
You talk about the way making shots seems to help this team with everything else that it does.
Well,
you're a different team.
Made shots and rebound the ball. I mean, when we were at Kent last game, we gave up 6 offensive rebounds in the first 3 possessions defensively. Today, we out-rebound them by 20, and we actually have over 50 rebounds for the game, and I was happy with that stat. And we had everybody on the team got a rebound, so that makes a big difference. And to limit them to 1 shot was the turning point, and we were able to get out and run, and by them not scoring, it allowed us, they couldn't set up their press because their pressure in the last time we played them forced us into starting offenses at 16, 15, 14 seconds.
From the long way out.
From way too far out, exactly.
Going to Cleveland, your kind of attitude, I know it's one game at a time, but why not us? I mean, we're on a neutral court. We know we can beat any of these teams out in this tournament. How do you feel about your team going into Cleveland now?
As good as anybody else. I mean, we're still playing. There will be a handful of teams that aren't playing right now. I've printed out every conference tournament and taped that outside my door. So when any kid walks by, I show them, look at this progression. Do you see that this number 1 seed lost, this number 2 seed lost? Look how this team is progressing through their tournament. It means a lot. I want them to see that the different brackets, the different conference tournaments that are going on, but also I want them to see, hey, this is our bracket, now we're advancing, and I want them to get that tournament feel because it is March. I don't like to compare this team to other teams in the past a whole lot, and I don't want to compare this team to other conference teams as well, but it's hard not to look at what Central Michigan did last year as a 5 seed in the tournament and see the success that they had. So I haven't come up with my pitch per se of how we're going to attack the tournament now that we're in Cleveland. All I wanted to focus in today's game was to get to Cleveland, because there's 4 kids on this team, our 2 transfers and our 2 freshmen, that haven't had a chance to experience going to Cleveland and what that's like. When on the flip side, you look at our senior class, with today's win, that gave them 100 wins as a class for our 8th consecutive class to get 100 wins. So they know what it's like to get to Cleveland. They know what it's like to win. But I need them to be mentors to get our young ones focused on what Cleveland is really like, because they'll have some jitters once we get there. But Cleveland has been very good to us in the past, and I'm excited with the momentum of going 9-2 since the beginning of February, going into March. But it's anybody's game in Cleveland, and every coach would tell you the exact same thing. If they didn't, they're lying.
What's the feeling? The starters, you want them to be sharp, but everybody plays 20 minutes or less, so the subs got a lot. You're the glass full, half empty, half full person. Is that half full or half empty that you were able to rest them? Because they played so many minutes this year, they should stay sharp whether they played or not, right?
My glass is don't get hurt. More than anything else, at this time of year, when I saw that sticker go on the floor, I knew it was MAC tournament time. But I know that once stickers get put on the conference tournament floors, that's slick. So when at shoot around, I was the first one walking on it trying to scuff it up, because I didn't want that sticker to be slick and for us to make a silly cut on that, and all of a sudden we're now battling another injury to our team. But this time of year, you're not healthy, but I want to avoid becoming even less healthy by something happening in a game like this.
Coach, as you go into the MAC tournament, is there one particular area where this team is going to need to have success to be successful in the tournament? Something in particular you have to do well?
Well, as you know, I've been mentored by Kurt Miller, and he always told me, can't win if you can't score. And that cliche rings true with everybody this time of year. Seniors need to step up. Juniors need to step up. Every person on the floor needs to step up. If you can't score, you can't win. Everybody knows what you're running defensively, offensively. Everybody knows play calls, but we have to be able to score to be successful. Bottom line.
Any other questions? Would you like to make an opening statement?